Hi, I'm Erica.
And I'm Hannah.
And this is our social event video for the event we held on the 5th of November at Mr Mulligan's.
We both chose to be in this group as we both have an interest in event planning, so we thought this would be a great opportunity for us.
We first set about researching why businesses use social events to get an idea of why we were doing one, and then we started to plan the event. This is what we found. We researched why businesses use social events and found they are very beneficial. They can improve teamwork, make happier and more engaged employees, allow for interaction outside of the work environment, and overall improve employee engagement. Our main aims and objectives for the event were that everyone attended and enjoyed the event, everyone participated in playing golf and got to know their group members, and we also hoped it would improve our seminar attendance. This is how we decided on our event. Before coming up with options, there were 4 important factors we had to consider. These included location, as it couldn't be too far away, price, as it couldn't be too expensive, and something inclusive so everyone could join in on, and something that didn't revolve around alcohol. We then came up with 4 options for our seminar to choose from. These were fireworks, so we had a free option, lunch out at Dylan's Bar, Mr Mulligan's Crazy Golf, and bowling. We asked everyone to vote by passing around a laptop and getting everyone to put a yes in which option they wanted. This meant we could see who hadn't voted and who voted for what. After seeing Mr Mulligan's was the most popular vote, we then needed to decide on a date. We gave the seminar 2 options and asked them to vote again. Although student night was the Wednesday, the vote showed Tuesday was better for everyone. We later then suggested a time of 7 p.m. on our WhatsApp group chat. We asked everyone who could come to put an alien emoji, and then we added the information onto the spreadsheet to see who could make that time. Once we had all the information we needed, we then made a Facebook event page with all the important information on. This meant everyone could interact on there. To help us meet our objectives of getting the seminar group to know each other better, we set up small groups of 4 and 5.
To form the groups fairly, we split up people we knew were friends and put them with people that they'd never seen before. We made sure there was a mix of boys and girls in each group.
Once everyone had arrived, we asked everyone to sign the register and the permission to be filmed form.
We just stood on the court so they're playing.
I then created a feedback survey to find out what our seminar thought of the event. I then put the survey link in the WhatsApp group chat and it received 16 responses. The first question on the survey was, did you enjoy the event? The results showed that 14 out of 16 people voted for yes and 2 voted for a little. The next question was, did you feel like you got to know your seminar group better? 9 people voted for yes, 6 people voted for a little, and only 1 person voted no. The last question on the survey was, how could we have improved? The feedback showed that not everyone was clear on the arrival time, and people felt it would have been better if the whole seminar had attended. Overall, the feedback we received was fair and expected. Everyone enjoyed the event, but it could have been improved.
I'm Evie.
I'm Sags.
We're going to ask them a few questions about the social event that we've done. What did you think of the social event?
I really enjoyed the social event. I thought it was like a really sociable activity, and it was really popular with the rest of the group.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the choice as well. I think the mini golf was perfect. You guys got it spot on with the choice, and yeah, I enjoyed it.
How could we improve?
I just think like a lot of people turned up different times. Maybe if everyone just turned up at the same time, so we could just, because a lot of the time we'll be waiting around a lot because for other people really. So maybe if like we all met up at a certain point and then gone in.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if everyone was there bang on at the time that we were supposed to start, then you know we could have enjoyed it more. Could have more time to finish as well. I mean, I'm a vivid fan of golf, so I would have liked it if we had more time to spend.
What was your favourite part?
I just liked it because it was just quite a relaxed environment. Everyone was just playing, and like you just did speak to people or like that you would normally speak to, and it was just such a different environment to like normal seminar.
Didn't you win as well?
Yeah, I won.
And did you feel you got to know your seminar group better?
I felt I already knew him before, but obviously with playing golf with them and chatting to more, then got to know him a bit more, got to find out more stuff about them. Yeah, I think it really helped.
And how do you feel it's impacted the seminar group, if you feel it's impacted it at all?
I think it helped us, gave us a morale boost, especially how we were kind of like, in that period we were doing assignments, meeting deadlines, so I think having that time out for the social event kind of helped us and
yeah, even people
Makes
we were
one
in like our
motivate.
DMC groups with, I feel like we just interacted with them more, so we just got to know them on another level, so overall it did actually help our DMC for ourselves.
Great. This is our project manager, Zach. We're going to ask him a few questions about how our project went. How do you feel we worked as a team?
I think you two worked really well together as a team.
What issues did we face?
Well, we had an individual, we excluded an individual from the project because he never turned up.
How do you feel we recovered from these issues?
I feel like you two were really competent in the way that you dealt with it, quite organised with all of it, and you actually dealt with it really well.
I'm now just going to conclude what I learned from being part of the social event team and the success of the event overall. I learned that group work can be quite challenging as not everyone works in the same ways. I like to get things done quite early so I don't stress at the last minute, but I've learnt that not everyone likes to do the same. I also thought after we excluded the individual, we should have carefully delegated the task to each member, as I found that I picked up quite a lot of his work while still doing my own. After looking at the feedback survey, we could definitely improve the event. We should have regularly reminded people what time the event started and where it was, as there seemed to be a bit of confusion at what time to arrive and what time the event actually started. But overall, I think the event was successful. Those who turned up seemed to enjoy themselves, although it would have been better if the whole seminar was there. I think an improvement for next time would be that we could go for drinks afterwards, as that was a suggestion from the feedback survey.
So in conclusion of our social event, we did definitely run into a few issues. I found that the research was actually really hard to find out why businesses use social events for their companies. There was not a lot of research out there, so I did find myself having to really dig deep and to actually have to ask people that I knew that owned businesses or ran businesses, which they did all come out with the same answer of it being to make the office life a lot more comfortable for their colleagues and to get to know each other in team building, etc. Another difficulty that we ran into was the cooperativeness of the group. Lots of people were reading the messages on the WhatsApp where we'd asked them to do specific things and they weren't, and it was simple tasks like adding me on Facebook so I could add you to an event. But in the whole, that's as much as we really ran into. I did find it quite stress-free, but that was sort of with the team that I was with. But seminar group-wise was difficult.